So you want to learn to belt, right? We can't start there. We have to start somewhere else. Let's take it back. My name is Jim Chandler. I'm a professional singer for almost 40 years and a professional vocal coach for over 20 years. Today, we're going to talk about the things you have to do before you belt. Yeah, you need to learn about support and placement and all these sort of things. And those are all, I cover all those in my free course. So if you click the link down below, you can join my free course and start to learn how to apply all of these things. But one of the things that I've found about belting is the setup before the belt is so important. So I use this example a lot with my private students because it's so important to the onset. You know, people will talk about this onset of singing. The onset of the initial part is so key. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a little bit of exercise. And let's just say, for example, you and I are talking, we're just having a little chat here, and then about 50 yards or meters, depending on whichever part of the world you're in. Most people use meters. So 50 meters away, there's a child that's about to walk into the street. And there's somebody close to them, a lot closer than we are. So we're going to shout to that person that's over there that can help the kid from going into the street. So what do we do when we do that? It's a really urgent situation. So we don't kind of just take this and then think about the breath. Like, what do we do with the breath? Oh my God. What? So we can't do that. We can't panic in that state. We have to just act quickly. So the first thing we do is take this really quick breath in, right? And then we shout at the top of that breath because we don't want to waste any time. It's got to be quick, right? Hey! So if you try that right now, okay, supposedly, you know, unless somebody's around there that's going to be like, hey, who are you shouting at? Because it's going to be loud. But you want to shout up at the top of that breath. So, right, when you take that breath in, it's almost as if you want to start shouting before you even get to the top of the breath. And you want to keep that light as if you're trying to inhale even more. Hey! And I will always love you. See how you can see how that. And that breath right up at the top. Hey! 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 So try not to force too much from here. I know there's stuff going on with the support, and just try not to have this feeling like you've got to shout, like yelling and, you know, like a lot of people talk about this, and it drives me bananas because then people try to sing like that, and that's not efficient use of your voice when you're singing. It's this breath up on top of the breath. Hey! 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 You can see like you can really get a lot of power in that if you're up on top of that breath. Hey! So you can see how important that is, that initial setup, that onset. We want that onset, light. Hey! That's really important as well because we don't want to bog down in this kind of yelling. Hey! Hey! Like I can't even get up to that high if I'm doing that because I'm pushing all this strain up here. So if you want to learn to sing high and belt high like that, I mean, I don't know if you want to sing Whitney Houston or any other stuff that's like up that high and that kind of belting voice. It really takes that, starting with that head voice. Hey! Hey! Now I'm using support to go in there. Like I said, click the link down for that free course, and that will teach you all about support. So use that and your breath up on top of the breath. So important for belting. So let me know what you think about that in the comments below. Did that work for you? Did you scare some people around you? Let me know. You can also click the link down below to join me on Patreon, like and subscribe, all that cool stuff. I hope to see you again on the next one. Thanks for watching Rock Your Best Vocals, where your best keeps getting better.